Hello. I'll do this one instead. Hi, footprinters. Chrissy here. I'm just putting a scarf on. Upsy daisy. And of course, it's the Chrissy and Cameo show. Yay! Hey, baby girl. Mummy's got some nummies for you. Just hang on. There we go. Hang on there. Okay. I hope everyone's going okay. Been a long week, but when you have things that are going on in the background and just you think will be over with, and then they're not. Yeah. Anyway. And hope everyone is going well. And so I'm just going to wait for a few minutes. But I will do a bit of a reading on just the energy around the place. Yeah. And so I haven't done a oracle card energy reading in a while. So let's have a look. Beyond Lemuria. Have a look at these. I think I'll use those and we'll do an energy reading. March, of course, starts tomorrow. So I will be doing a look at March for Donald Trump, the president. Hi, Fairy Dust. How are you? I'm a little bit snuffly. And yeah. I tell you what, I have an electric blanket and I had it on medium this morning because nice and warm and snuggly. Hi, 171 sign in. I'll be doing some if you want a personal 3-card read today, I will be doing some. So what I think I might do is, you have the snizzles too. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Celtics here. Oh, look, yeah. Look a bit like a raccoon. Hopefully, in a few weeks, the whole stuff we've been facing will be gone. And yeah. So we've just been, it's been hard, but I have to say, coming on and helping you guys out and doing readings for you guys, it does help. And it I get a lot out of it too. I love doing it. And it's, yeah, so I'm not going to go into the situation because it's still ongoing, but in a few weeks, everything will be done in about 4 or 5 weeks. So anyway, let's have a look at, it's tomorrow. Show everyone your pretty face. Show everyone your pretty face. And your owies, are they clearing up? Get them for a while every few months, and then they start clearing up. Looks like they're starting to clear up. So let's do some energy cards for today. What can we do as a collective to help have brighter area? Yeah. Okay. To help increase positive energy, like this card bit. Earth Star Chakra. Initiation. We can initiate some coping mechanisms. It's actually card number 1. Give me that. Initiation, oneness, collective consciousness, anchoring transmissions from higher realms, sacred earth knowledge and integration of the divine, working with grid lines, allowing the divine into our lives in whatever way we choose to acknowledge what the divine is. Standing in the gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart. Have trust in your heart. And remember ancient remembering in your soul and inner illumination to light the way. This place is clear and grounded, and despite moving through multidimensional realms, are able to bridge the worlds while functioning with physical reality. Explore clearing medications, self-energy work, and put intention into meaningful parts of your life. Find ways to balance your life and be aware of times of day that are more conducive to different states of consciousness, such as flow, meditation, and productivity. "30 centimeters below the feet is the healing spot." Wow. So take care of your feet. I think that's a lot. Hi, crazy cat lady Farley. Really interesting. Yeah. Okay. So I think I might do some Nancy Guthrie. I feel Nancy is gone. I feel she's gone. I do feel that they will find where she is. Let's have a look. Baby girl, come on. Different mummies? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Crazy Cat Lady. Just a few more weeks. We can get through a few more weeks. It'll be great. But it's been very stressful on both of us. And yeah. Anyway, Nancy Guthrie, guides of the highest truth and compassion, universal spirit, and ask for your help and guidance in living a life of higher vibration. And so access to your to knowledge, dedication, records, non-criminal forms of knowledge. Do this without agendaing. Questions and answers. This is the generational card. Can you hear me, guys? Because I'm speaking a bit lower and yeah. So this is the generational card. This is the family card, like they're gathering. I do feel that, yes, she has gone, but they will find her so the family can gather together. But she is gone, and that's the 10, that's a completion. Was a family member involved in this? Yeah. There were. Family member was involved. This is the heartbreak and betrayal card. Going to be hard, but they will move on from it. There's always going to be a place when you lose somebody, and especially in such a dramatic way, there's always going to be a part of you that's, so it's going to be hard for them to move on. But this is also the card of betrayal. So a family member was involved. Will that family member be held to account? I feel like there's going to be a lot of manipulation about what is going on. A lot of, may even be more than one. Yeah, here's the 7 of Swords reversed. They are going to have to face up to the consequences of their actions. They're not going to get away with it. I feel that there will be some family members spending time in here. Could end up being manslaughter, I think. I've just got that going through my head. I'm just going to get a quick drink of water because my throat is very dry. I've just got a bottle of water here. So apologies for drinking from a bottle, but Okay. So, yeah, it's going to be heartbreaking, and they will find out what happened. And I do feel like there's going to be manslaughter charges involved. But we'll have to wait and see. Hi, Steve. Now, I'm going to do 2, and then we'll do some political readings, and then I'll do 2 more. Hi, Shelby. So, and then I'll do a couple more different readings, and then I'll do another 2 like that. So what I'm planning to do is first 2 people who put up their hands for a free card read, I'll do a read for you. Everyone else will go on the list, and then I will split them up. So you want a 3-card read, Sherry French. You'll be first. And 171 sign in. Okay. Okay, so Sherry French 171 sign in, and then a little bit later, Celtic Seer. Jenny Penny, hello, Jenny Penny. So I'm going to do Sherry French and 171 sign in. Then I'll do a couple of political and other readings, and then Crazy Cat Lady, and then I'll do a couple more after that, and then Crazy Cat Lady. You'll be in group 3. Not yet, since I just got her. I'd say, Steve, you're saying you want a reading, Steve. Okay, 3. Okay, and I'll do 2 more. Susan Alley's. How are you, Susan? So I'm going to do 4 groups of 2. So if somebody else wants one, somebody else wants to read. So far I have in group 1, they'll be doing 2 personal readings and then doing a couple of political, etc. And then I'll be doing group 2, group 3, and group 4. Oh, you don't want a reading. You were just waving hello. Okay. So you don't want a reading. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do those 6 people in groups, and if I've got time, I'll do a call for a couple of others. So we'll start off with doing Sherry French and 171 sign in. Now, going to do Connolly Deck, my darlings. There shouldn't be any reversals in this, but if a card comes out reversed, I will read it with the non-reverse reading, okay? Howard Lucknick. I don't know who Howard Lucknick is. You tell me that and I'll put him in the political. Okay. Very French, free cards. What you should know, darling. Reaffirmation of relationships. Family reunions possibly coming up. Loved ones coming together. And there is an angel guiding you. Definitely, I feel like this might be very much family more than romantic. A reunion. So, What are some of your choices about it? Wow, you've got another major arcana. You've got the Chariot here. This is going to be a really big thing, and it's going to be a big win. So I feel like for you, Sherry, there's a victory and a validation. So your family's going to be coming back together. Celebrate it. Celebrate it, and know that winning over the odds is good. Things might happen very, very quickly, even though they're major arcana and usually. So it's going to be not quite yet, but sometime in the future this is happening. But yes, but it's going to be a bit of a whirlwind time when it does come. What's the outcome? Possible outcome for you? King of Cups. Oh, wow. It's like a lot of things, a lot of tenseness with relationships and all that are being smoothed out. And thank you, Celtics, there. I will read on him. Yep. Things are going to be smoothed out. It's going to feel like some of the relationships that have been rocky for whatever reason or distant for a long time, there's going to be reunion and a new stability within. I think it's, yeah, long past due. But going to be some really positive outcomes of your family coming together. Let me know if that happens. You would like a reading, Fairy Dust? Okay. I'll put you in group 4. Now, the next one is 171 sign-in. So, one 7-1 sign-in. Okay, Fairy Dust, I've got you down in group 4 because I'm doing them in groups of 2 scattered throughout, okay? Crazy cat lady Farley. What's in the background that you should know about? Stand up for yourself, darling. Stand up and demand the recognition that you deserve, your hard work. And don't let anyone hide behind the cloak of respectability. So I think you might know more about that than me, but definitely stand up and push it. Push the issue because you've been patient, but they're hoping they don't have to do anything. But no, you need to stand up and say something. Okay. Just make sure if you do have to take them on in another way that you do it in the right way. Okay. Going scorched earth won't work. So when you do stand up, your options are going scorched earth and leaving him, or being a little bit patient and going through the correct channels. Scorched earth never works. It leaves nothing left. So, but that's, again, you choose you might have to wait a little longer going the better way, but you will get the better result as well. Trying for shortcuts, you won't get it. Yeah. So what's going to be the outcome for you, crazy cat lady? Oh, hello. Patience will pay off and you will win this. or whatever it's about, whether it's about recognition, money, rights, whatever, you will win it. Okay, victory. Okay, so that's Sherry French 171 sign in. You guys are done. Smiley face. Smiley face. So I'm going to do a couple more readings and then I'll do Celtic Seer and Jenny Penny. So let's start off with, we'll have a look at this Lutnick fellow. Yeah. I'm going to go up to the Lutnick person. He is US Secretary, State Secretary of Commerce. Okay, Howard Lutnick is back in the news. Will he be forced to resign or leave the political? I think it might be both. He's going to get, I think there's going to be a congressional hearings. I think there's going to have to be with the number of people who are coming out. So here he is, Lutnick. Oh, I'm in control of everything. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I'm in control. That's how he's thinking. What are these challenges? Oh, yeah, it is. This is in his challenge position. Yeah, for Mr. Lutnick. Big tower there. He's got, I feel like he's trying to hold up the walls. Everything is falling around him. And he still feel, well, I've still got this piece of wall that I've held up. But if he moves, it's going to fall on top of him. What's the advice for Mr. Lutnick? Trying to make you stand and defend yourself and say you're right. It's not going to work. Because you're not in the right. At the base of the reading is his actions coming back to haunt him in a bad way. This is not a good reading for him, despite what he thinks. Outcome, people coming together. He's going to have to stand up. I think he's going to have to face a hearing, a congressional hearing. Even if he resigns, and I think he will have to resign, he's still going to have to face Congress. King of Cups, really, really unsettling times for him. Well, I thought you'd gone to bother Daddy. Abandonment. Often this can be abandonment, going for something of a higher office because you deserve it, but no, not this. People are going to walk away from him. Yeah, he's done. He's an overpoached egg, and so much more is going to come out about him, and not much of it is going to be good. So, Mr. Lutnick, it's not going to be very good for you. Okay. Come on, baby girl. Sweetie, come on. You can't stand on the keyboard. Stop it. Come on. Gosh, she's a stubborn girl. Look, you want some nummies? There's your nummies. Look, here. Come on. You want them down here. Where do you want them? Oh, dear. An overpoached egg. That's it exactly. Yeah. Cameo. Mummy need to put you out. Hey? Mummy need to put you out. Come on. Stay in here. You just have to stay down there. Here we go. Okay, so Mr. Lutnick. 171. It was for you. No. 171, the last reading was yours. No. Lots of alarms going off. He's not going to be able to take over the elections. No, it's not going to happen. Will he make it to the midterms? Will he be around for the midterms? The institution might turn on him. So possibly not. Okay. Speaking of Mr. Trump, let's have a look at what March will bring for him. March. I'll do this and then I'll be doing the next two readings, which is Celtic Thea and Jenny Penny. No, he's in enough trouble. Guys, can you please tell me what March holds for Donald Trump? There he is. Yak, 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 yak. But he's the page. He's not the king. He's not the queen. He's the page. The lowest, the messenger. So he's just spouting words he's been told to spout. Much less powerful position. What challenge? Changes. Changes for other people are the challenges for him. Ides of March. Well, yeah, possibly. I'll have a look at that later. Celtics here. So there's changes coming. Good changes. But they're in his position. Can you just hang on for a moment? Sorry, I just had to close the door. James is yakking in the background. Sorry about that. But anyway, so changes are happening. Good changes. But guess what? They're in Trump's challenge position. So, what's the advice for Mr. Trump? Ooh, slow down, buddy. Don't be so quick to throw those slings and arrows and the sticks and stones. You know, be prepared for not the outcome you wanted. It's at the base of the reading. Here again, similar to the other dude, people are looking. They're summing up everything you've been doing, and they're not happy at the base of this reading. So you're going to get a total fail if people were grading it. Hi, gay cat lady. So what's the outcome for him? Oh, Ace of Swords reversed. There's going to be lots of truths coming out. Things are going to be clarified. It's like, yeah. And he just hasn't got his hearing aids in. So, yeah. Thank you, J-Cat lady. I've got a space open for later if you want a 3-card reading. So the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And he's going to have to, he can't avoid it any longer. So let's find out more about that. Oh, the High Priestess. People are going to come out. I feel like this is the Constitution. Is going to, his attempts to cut down the Constitution are going to end. He will be out in the cold. He is going to end up in a state of limbo. Now, I don't know if this is his health or not. Could be a stroke, could be something, I don't know. But he's going to end up sort of. Usually this is voluntary. The hangman puts himself in this position voluntarily, but I don't feel that's the case with Trump. It's a place of limbo. So, yeah. Okay. Next two people reading. Very quick on that. I'll just do a card cut on that one. Will the Trump tsunami come from overseas rather than the US? Down. Possibly, yeah. Could be. He'll have to face some justice overseas. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we started gathering elephants. Oh God. Moved over here 2001. That's when we started gathering elephants. So we've collected them over 25, 26 years. Yeah. Okay. Celtic Seer. What do you need to know? Your hard work. You've been working hard, and there will be some rewards for that. But enough. But we all dream of getting more than we need. But it can be a bit hard at times. So, but your hard work is going to pay off. So keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. Okay. There's still a few little details you need to iron out. You iron out those details and things will be good, better. That's why I was getting, it's going to pay off, but what you need to do is to make sure you get the maximum benefit is iron out those last few details, okay? And experience is going to help you with that. Been a bit of a struggle, but you'll have success. The 10 of Wands, that's success after struggle. So you've been working hard. It has been a bit of a struggle. You've still got a little ways to go. You've still got some details to iron out, but you will have success. Okay, Celtics here. Hey, babe, you want to grab this cup?
I'll just new one. I'll bring the coffee in.
Yeah. So, might have to take a soluble aspirin for my throat a bit late. Okay. So, Celtics here, you've just had your reading. You've worked hard. You've still got a few things to iron out. Jenny Penny, your reading, darling. Oh, this is interesting. You got the stand up here, but this is a bit different. This is working with others will help you get the recognition. Yeah, you're going to need to work with others on something to achieve what you want. You will need to work with others. I think you sort of been wondering if you can do it on your own or if you need to work with others. I think, Jenny Penny, you will need to work with others. What can you do? Okay. There's lots and lots of institutions out there, people out there who can give you advice, free advice. There's financial advisors, there's this, that, and the other. Use the agencies that are there that can help you, give you information. They can't do it all for you, darling, okay? But they can give you information. But also remember, we've got the cross key. It will help you find a bit more peace in what you're doing and feel better about what you're hoping to achieve. But also look at the cross keys of responsibilities. They can and will advise you and give you as much information as they can, but what you do with that information is your responsibility. And if you need some clarification, go back and get it. Okay? And the outcome? The High Priestess. This is good. This is good for you. The High Priestess is a very, very smart person. This isn't the outcome for you is going to be an opportunity for you to share your wisdom, share your knowledge, share your insights. Yeah, this is not going to be an overnight thing, darling. But whatever it is you're thinking of doing, you will be well regarded in doing it. Okay? So that's Jenny Penny. So Jenny Penny and Celtics here have a smiley face next to them. Next group I'll be doing in a little while is Crazy Cat Lady and Steve M. And then we've got Fairy Dust after that. And if someone wants to take that last spot, you can. Okay. I'll tell him you said hi, Shelby. You know he won't come on camera, but I'm sure he'll say hi to everyone. Hi, Ernie. How are you, darling? Okay. The question is, will J.D. Vance succeed T as president or will he be bypassed? J.D. Vance. I think that's just dry and sore from because we sleep with the aircon on. Oh, we got our power bill. $500 for 3 months, which is the equivalent, I think, of 750 US. So here he is. Oh, he's charitable.
Here we go.
No, you won't. Shelby says hi.
Shelby.
And say hi to everyone else.
G'day, footprinters. Hope your life isn't as interesting as ours right now.
We've just got a few more weeks, day by day, but we can do it. Coffee. Put this over here. So yes, he's being more gracious now. I'll be charitable. I'll be the bigger man. Now, I'll be in the position to give and take. He certainly thinks that he's going to be the president. I'll be in the position to give and take, but I'll be charitable and the bigger man, blah, blah, blah. What's in his challenge position? Oh, my goodness. There's no shortcuts. No shortcuts. There are better ways to do things. I'm just going to consult one of my books, okay? This book's interesting because it goes by numbers. Okay. His challenges are ending soon. So I wonder what that means. So there's some strange times for him, but they're ending soon. Gonna have to, yeah. Review. So he's got to review his situation. If he doesn't review his situation, if he does review his situation, the strain times will end. Now, this is interesting because it's in his challenge position. So it could be saying that it's going to be a challenge for these times. Strain time is going to be going through some strain times. They will end soon, but it's going to be a challenge. Or there's no shortcuts to the top. And if you try to take them, it's going to be strained. If he faces it properly, yeah, it's a challenge for him to end the strained times soon. That's going to be hard for him to do. What's the advice? Don't paint yourself into a corner, buddy. You know, it's no good trying to wander around with a blindfold on. And yeah, be careful you don't paint yourself into a corner. What's at the base of this reading for JD Vance? The Ace of Swords reversed. The truth's going to come out. It's not flattering, darling. It's not flattering at all. What is the outcome for JD Vance? Will he succeed? Well, there's a shift in his place in the world, but it's not a shift forward. It's not a move forward. This is the end of the journey for him, and he's going to end up going backwards. So give me some more information about that for JD Vance. Things he's been trying to contain are going to come spilling out. Too extreme. Things are going to go from one extreme to another for him. Yeah. He's not going to be able to keep things balanced. He's not going to be able to control and keep things harmony and stuff like that. It's not looking good for him. Let's put it this way. Will he be bypassed? Yes or no? Possibly, yeah. Chuck Grassley becomes president. Mm. Oh, no, definitely not alpha males. Yeah, Annie, I'll just double check. J Cat Lady, did you want a reading? Where's the... Did you want a reading, J Cat Lady? Will Chuck Grassley be president? Oh, yes. Oh my Lord. They thought Biden was old. I think they're going to end up putting a maximum age. Yeah. I think he'll be deemed too old. Yeah. So J Cat Lady's got last place, but I will fit you two in, Anne. Okay. So the last group is going to have 3 in it, but there's no more openings for readings today. Okay. And I think that's what I'll do from now on. Just that. Oh, I don't like doing questions like that, Sherry French. How is his health? How is Mitch McConnell's health? He'd be here. Yeah, look. It's still going to be a little while. He's going to be around for a little while yet, but he is ill. And as such, there's natural processes that will happen. But yeah. One of the tenets is you shouldn't, predict those sorts of things. But I think they're going to make him very, very comfortable. And that's about all they can do for him. And that's going to happen. That phase will come soon. He's going to be in end phase at probably sometime this year. That's about all I can tell you. Okay. I hope so too. Will AI be regulated in the future? Let's have a look at that. There'll be prosecutions for deep fakes. Yes. There's a lot of support coming out for that. Deep fakes that harm someone's reputation and or cause and that simply aren't true. There's going to be prosecutions, but it's still going to be a very unsettling time for a while. But yes, there will be regulations over AI everywhere. I'm talking globally. Some countries are going to be harsher than others. I don't know that the US is going to, not to boast, but I feel Australia is going to be at the forefront of this. We've already got the ban on under 16s having social media. I do feel that Australia is going to be at the forefront of this. Not all AI is going to be banned, but if you generate an AI and it's, you can already get prosecuted if you do something like generate a fake porno clip or whatever and blackmail people with it and stuff. But if you generate an AI that is proven to cause harm to a particular party or group of people, or in general, you could get charged and prosecuted. $356 US. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Celtics here. Yeah, so 356. You see, it was a bit of a shock. No, yours is coming up, darling. Yours is coming up in the last group, J Cat Lady. We've got Crazy Cat Lady and Steve M next, and then Fairy Dust, you, and then Ann W in the last one. Okay. Steve Miller. Will they ever get rid of Steve Miller? Well, the Democrats won't have him around. What can you tell me about Steve Miller? He's going to be brought to a stop. There's going to be lots of legal things around him. Well, you see, we were paying $80, prepaying, and that built up and built up and built up. And then we had a couple of government grants come in. So for a long time we were in credit, but then I stopped prepaying. And yeah, what is in Steve Miller's challenge? Here it is again. The uninviting truth, or the unbearable truth. Oh, what's the advice for him? Get ready for the dark times. You can put your vampire cloak on. He's so pale. What's at the base of this? You're going to be at the end of one journey and at the start of another, my friend. And I think I'm calling him my friend sarcastically. I think you're so up yourself that you can't even see the cliff that's in front of you. And you're thinking that the dog is friendly, but this is harkening back to the old, very old cards where the fool was actually the tramp and the dog was set on him by the townspeople to chase him out. What's the outcome for Steve Miller? Out in the cold. He'll be out of that politically. But, you know, people like him always find a niche somewhere. But he will be out of the limelight. Oh, but he's definitely going to lose a lot of his strength. All that strength that he has for his position and all his influence and power, gone. He'll still be able to, you know, find himself in smoother waters. As I said, people like him always find a cockroach infectious niche to occupy. Won't be able to get him as we like, but there will be some justice. But this is reversed. So I don't think he's going to get the outcome he wants or likes. So he's not going to get away scot-free. Let's put it that way. Justice is... I think people would like to see a lot more happen to him that will, but he's not going to be happy with what happens to him, if that makes sense. Okay. Crazy Cat Lady Farley. You're reading. What's the word for rat? Nutria, they call. Rats and other rodents like them. Nutria. Okay. Crazy Cat Lady Farley, guys. What does Crazy Cat Lady Farley need to know? Things are going to even out, darling. Things are going to come. Hi, Red Rose. Things are going to come into perspective and even out. Openings for readings are closed for today, okay? So I've got my list here, but I don't think I'll be able, looking at this time, be able to fit any more people in after that. So, yeah. So, crazy cat ladies, things are going to even out for you. Harmony's going to return. World. Wow. This is in the what you can do position. The decision on which way you go and how you want to continue your journey is entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong decision to make, but it is your decision and nobody else's. So don't let anyone else tell you that. So you've worked hard to get the temperate state that is coming. So really have a good think about how you want to continue with the next phase of your life, because it is up to you. And this is the ideal time to review. So take a really good review about how you got to where you are, and then have a really good think about what you want to go forward with in the future. What's the outcome for you? No, 3 major arcanas. I feel like you're going to be passing on some knowledge to somebody else and just saying, hey, I want to leave this behind. It's for you to carry on now. So I do feel like you will literally be passing the torch to somebody else. So Crazy Cat Lady Farley, there you are, that's your reading. 3 major arcanas. Well, big change is coming for you, my darling. And remember to review the lessons you've learned in getting to the place where the long-awaited balance and return to harmony is. Oh, don't do that. I like Rick Bratt. He does look a bit like Stephen Miller, I have to admit. Okay. Steve M. Time to sit back and review. This is what you need to know. It's time for you to sit back and review and have a look at everything that you've worked on getting done and how you think it's done. Hi, Patricia Franzino. Well, here's your reading, Steve. So Steve's saying, did have a sense of futility the other day. Like, what's the point of what I try to do? Because, darling, this is hard work paying off. I think everyone gets that. Why the hell should I try? Why the hell should I continue to put up with something when I know, yeah, stuff like that. Now, this is an interesting card to have for you, what you can do, because this is you. There's going to be some insights happening for you. This is not destruction of everything. This is, wow, I never realized this and I never realized that. This is also, people see this and they think it's a card of everything tumbling down, but it's also a card of sudden insights. So I think you're going to get some information, and it's going to be really insightful, and it's going to enable you to make better decisions. But it's up, and it's going to be You'll either make bad decisions or poor decisions. Aim to make the better decisions. But if you're not sure, ask advice. Okay? So, this isn't always destruction of everything. I mean, the powerful insights can make, okay, I could see that all along, that it was a weak foundation, but I just never let myself acknowledge it. Wow. The outcome, things are going to be changing for the better for you, Steve. Hang in there, my darling. Hang in there. You are a wonderful, loving, loyal son, a wonderful, loving, loyal brother. Sometimes insights can be a bit painful too, but just know that those who are no longer here, those who are here, still here, and those who are no longer here, all they want for you is the best, because that's what you deserve. So it might be a bit painful to get there, but you will. Good luck, my darling. Did I say hi, Patricia Franzino? Yes, it does. Thank you, Shelby. Okay. Now, what else would you like me to read on? I might do a bit of a search on the news stories. Oh, yeah. Pakistan and the Taliban are, let's have a look at that situation. Pakistan and the Taliban. It looks like it could lead to all-out war. Let's have a look at that. Again, on Monday, I'm supposed to do a members only meet and greet. So after this, towards the end, last couple of minutes, I will post a Jitsi Meet link. Okay. If you would like to talk to me face to face and you're a member, you can hit on the link and you can write your name in if you want, and then you hit join and you'll be able to talk to me. And I'm going to have that ready to go for an hour, okay, after we finish here. So, Taliban. Yeah, look, this is not looking good. Pakistan and Afghanistan, Pakistan and the Taliban, really. Yeah, the whole world is watching the situation. I feel like corruption is ripe in the Taliban. I feel like Pakistan have found out some information. Be looking at that. Okay. All right. So got a few odd minutes left. So I'm going to do the last three readings, which is Fairy Dust, J Cat Lady, and Ann W. So it's Fairy Dust first. And also, hello to all my lovely lurkers and to those people who choose to watch my lives at a later date. It is supported. It is appreciated. Please, we're trying to take over Taiwan by the end of 2027. No. It is supported, and if you do watch, give us a thumbs up. You can comment if you like. It's really appreciated. Okay. Yeah. Please, fairy dust. Your next card is the Nine of Pentacles. This is autonomy. You have everything you need to be in control of the situation. Okay? I don't think you quite realize that yet. You've been working hard for it, but yes, that's paying off. And you do have everything you need to be in control of the situation. What you can do, okay, there's some big decisions for you to take. I feel like whatever pathway you choose to take, it's not going to be a wrong one. But really think about what you want for the future and for your own good, not for what other people want for you. Fairy dust, okay? It's your choice. And whatever choice you make, what you can do, as long as it's for you from your heart, you won't go wrong. Ace of Wands. This is the outcome for you. Build up of anything, new energy, new creativity, new ideas. Okay? So good luck with that, fairy dust. J Cat Lady. Well, you need to know compassion is really, really important. Okay? Be compassionate. Compassion is important in being a strong leader, and believe it or not, you show by example. I don't think you really believe that, but you need to know you are a strong leader and your compassion is part of that. You need to know that, J-Cat Lady. What can you do? Open up communications. It's quite simple, this one. That's what I got, is open up communications to people or reopen them. I think you've been feeling a little bit isolated and unintentionally shut yourself away a little bit. Open up communications with those who love you and they only want the best for you. But be clear about why you maybe shut them down in the first place. So, what is the outcome? This is the Hangman. It could be said to be more of the same, but this is a major arcana. So, the outcome is I think once you really believe how much of a leader you are, you'll be less reluctant to. I think everyone, it's so hard when you feel like everyone's putting everything in, and sometimes you feel like you're piggy in the middle. You only have to put yourself out there if you want to. The outcome is you're going to be able to know when you want to put yourself out there and when you don't. So the Hangman is there willingly. If you want to put yourself up there for a little while, you can, but you don't have to stay there. So you're going to have better judgment on what you want to do and how you want to help others and how you don't. And be firm with that. Okay? You don't have to stay hanging up there. Okay? You can say, okay, I've done my time here with this. It's time for somebody else to take this over. You'll be firmer, because I do feel like, yeah. Babe, can you lower your voice a bit? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Annie. Annie W is the last one. Time to pass the light, your knowledge on to others. And this, I think, is to do with your work. So what you need to know is the opportunity is going to come. What you can do, just remain calm when looking at all your options. Don't let yourself get too confused or too flustered. And yeah, all the things you worked hard for are going to happen. Okay, sweethearts, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. just had to give James a little bit of a hand with something. Shelby, I just heard a voice in my head that said, don't be angry for what you don't have. Be thankful for what you have. Some forget that during this time, the elite trying to take everything from us. Yeah, I'm very thankful for what I have, and I'm fighting to keep it. So, yeah. So sorry about that. I just had to go and give James a hand with something. Oh, Ron, Hannah, darling, I'm just wrapping up. I am just going to set up, put in the YouTube comment and set up for my fortnightly members only Jitsi meet. Okay, join the meeting. So I've got it set up, invite people, copy, new tab, YouTube. Go to my channel. Post. Link to live meetup. Now, if you want to join me, you press on the link. You can write your name in if you want. You don't have to, and then you just hit join meeting. And I will be there. Oh, you're going to Dubai. Wow. It's beautiful there. Very hot, but no matter what time of the year. So, yeah. So, anyway, Jitsi Meet is set up. If you are a member, go to the post. You'll see a members only post, and I'll have the link on it. Oh, Dubai is Ron's new dog. Yeah, the doggy. How is she? Hope he's all right. And you can join me there. I will stay online for 1 hour only, okay? So I will be there till 12 o'clock. Okay, it gives me an opportunity to catch up on a couple of little things I want to do. Like I want to print out some grounding exercises for myself and for hubby and stuff. So, but please come and join me. I'm happy to have a face-to-face chat with you. And yeah, and just even if you just want to pop in and say hi. Ron, if you like, I can email you the link so you can join me too. So what I might do, Ron, is just do that if you want to pop on and say hello. So hang on a minute. I know it's a little bit of a cheat because Ron's not a member, but he's Ron, my friend. So, yeah. So if you want to have a chat and say hello, if you're a member, it is members only thing. But yeah, Ron, I'll always send you a link. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up for today. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay loving, and above all, stay laughing, my darlings. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. Bye-bye.